From the top of the IDS Center in downtown Minneapolis, this is Eskimo Witch with your host, Chuck Olson.
Welcome to Eskimo Witch Computer Update, bringing you all the latest technology and gadget news. Well, what weighs only 85 pounds, sounds like a robot, and can send a letter through today's telephone lines in a matter of minutes? Well, it may sound like fiction, but the fact is, it's a fax machine. Now we're going to demonstrate it here right now for you folks. Betty is standing by, waiting for a transmission. Try to look interested, Betty. Come on. Not everyone is excited about the new technology. Joe Soucheray from the Pioneer Press says, hey, what's wrong with some good old-fashioned yelling? He goes on to say, fax machines are just another time-wasting device. I have yet to read an explanation of the phenomenon that can avoid pointing out that essentially it means nothing. When you factor in roller skating, answering machines, disco, and cocaine, and now fax machines? I'm sorry, folks. It looks like I grabbed a script from 1983 by mistake. Oh, here we go. Twitter. Joe Soucheray said much the same things in a rant against Twitter this week in the Pioneer Press. Now, I believe we have some footage of that. Johnny, can you roll some tape on that?
Get off my lawn.
No, that's not the right one, Johnny. Folks, Johnny's our video man in the back room here. Johnny, do we have tape of Joe Soucheray?
You kids, get off my lawn.
There we go. Oh, now look what he's done. He's gone and scared poor Julio. Folks, you know Julio Ojeda-Zapata, tech reporter for the Pioneer Press and a well-known Twitter expert. Now look how scared he is after Joe went off like that. There, Julio. It's okay. It's okay, little buddy. It's okay. The bad man has gone away. Look, here's some Twitter. Come on out now. Come on, there you go. There's your Twitter. Good boy. Well, let's hear what Julio has to say about fax machines. I mean Twitter.
He doesn't think the human contact on Twitter is as good as a human contact by other means. I would respectfully beg to differ. Twitter has been so rewarding for me from the human perspective. I can't think of another way where I've met so many new people, many of which have become my friends as Twitter. Twitter has been really amazing for me just to connect with the human race. It's been remarkable. Professionally, personally, it's been a life changer for me, a game changer.
In other computer news this week, Norm Coleman's computer website has been hacked.
Late last night, I became aware of the theft of data and confidential information relating to contributors and supporters.
Well, that's not quite the full story. A number of bloggers and journalists have pointed out that Coleman's website was actually left open and vulnerable back in January. That's when local IT consultant Adria Richards discovered a database file was accessible in a public directory. Now an organization called WikiLeaks has posted the database on their website, including parts of donor credit card numbers, saying the Coleman campaign violated Minnesota state law. Once again, Eskimo Witch has the story behind the story, and the story underneath the story behind the story. At the end of their press conference, Coleman lawyer Fritz Knaack dropped a bomb that went unnoticed by most news media.
I believe that partisan opponents of the senator might be behind this.
Who else? You know, I honestly think that if this were the so-called Russian mafia or somebody else, you wouldn't be seeing it on a website. You'd be seeing a lot of people complaining and finding out in that regard.
Russian mafia? Well, so let me get this straight. This is alarming news, folks. The Russian mafia apparently may be trying to rig our elections and hack our very way of life. But who are they? Julio wears all black, and I've heard him speaking in a strange foreign tongue. Julio?
Wearing all black, yeah. But that's because I'm an Apple fan. That's nothing to do with the Russian mafia.
Apple mafia. Okay, that doesn't sound very dangerous. What about the very person who first discovered the vulnerable database, Adria Richards?
I had to tell him. My great-grandparents did come from Poland, but I can't say any more than that. Norm Coleman, get over it. Something happened with your website. Someone took your database. That wasn't the entire responsibility of your website administration staff. My name is Adria Richards, and I did not download your database.
Well, folks, one more quick computer note before we leave you. This week, MinPost unveiled a new fundraising technique on David Brower's Brow blog. You can become a micro-sponsor for $25 or $10, highbrow, lowbrow. We applaud that idea, and we steal it. We here at Eskimo Witch work around the clock to bring you timely and irrelevant coverage that we hope brings a smile to your face. We bring this to you for a grand total of $0 per week. Let's see if we can make that number a little bit bigger so we don't have to join the Russian Mafia. So here's the deal. Click on the PayPal button. For $10, you'll be a junior Eskimo Witch. For a $25 donation, you'll be Captain Eskimo Pants. And we'll mention you in next week's show. Well, that's it for this week's Eskimo Witch. Tune in next week for a stupid question from this guy. Hey, friend me up on Facspace. See you next week.